Well, good morning, TikTok. So I've been a believer in Christ for 27 years, and one thing I love about the Bible is every time you open it up, you find something new. No matter how many times you've read over a passage, something new pops out. Yeah, that happened to me today. In the most boring book of the Bible, the book of Numbers. Numbers chapter 6, the Nazirite vow. Now, my Bible's not in front of me, and I wrote like copious notes on it. It just blew my mind. So, Nazirite vow says that if a man or a woman wants to separate themselves to the Lord, well, the definition of holiness is to be separate. Then what they need to do is make this vow, and they can't have any wine or strong drink. They cannot eat anything from the vine, meaning the grapevine. Can't eat the seeds, can't drink the juice, can't even have any vinegar from that. On top of that, they can't even be near a dead body or someone who dies suddenly. And then at the end of their vow, the person that made the vow needs to present a burnt offering, a ewe lamb for a sin offering, a ram for a peace offering, some unleavened bread, and a grain offering. And when that is done, he needs to present himself at the front of the tent of meeting. And then he can drink the wine again. Okay, so why is that important? At the Last Supper, after Jesus has the Lord's Supper, he says, I will not drink of this cup again until you are with me in my Father's kingdom. Matthew 26:29. So Jesus actually made a Nazirite vow at the Last Supper. It gets better. You see, when Jesus was crucified, there was two people beside him on crosses, two thieves. But who died first? Jesus did, so he wasn't near a dead body. So at the rapture, who rises first? The dead in Christ, and they get their glorified bodies. So he's still not around a dead body. Then those of us who are alive on the earth will be caught up with him in the air. And Jesus is the burnt offering. Jesus is the sin offering. Jesus is the peace offering. Jesus is the bread of life. Jesus is the grain offering. And he needs to present himself at the front of the tent of meeting, meaning when the dead in Christ rise and we're caught up with him, he's meeting us at the front door. And then he drinks the wine with us at the marriage supper of the Lamb. And 7 years later, we come back with him to reign. Amen.